Miss Marie here, and hopefully you guys are doing well, taking care of yourself mentally and physically. Today we are going to be talking all about dry brushing. Okay, now I am so excited to talk about this topic because dry brushing has been one of the things on my list that I've been wanting to try. And in the guidance provisions box for July, they gave us a dry brush, and I was like, perfect, I get to finally try it out. So far I have used it once and it's an interesting experience. I will definitely have a video going up on showing you how I use a dry brush and my thoughts on what it does and how I feel using it. But today we're going to strictly just get into the basics on the dry brush, what it is, what it does, the benefits, and all of that. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this. So first I'm going to show you guys exactly what this dry brush looks like, and like I said, I got it from Goddess Provisions. So it looks like this. Ooh. Looks like this. It has a little saying on the back here. I don't know what that saying says. What does it say? It says, awaken your skin to enliven your soul. To enliven your soul? I think that's what it says. It's kind of hard to read it. Enliven your soul? Right here? Wait, is that the part? Wait, right here. To enliven your soul. I think that's what that says. But anyway, so yeah, so this is your typical dry brush. Usually this is what they look like. You may get them more so in a palm like this, or they may come on a stick. So this is pretty much your typical dry brush. I think I touched on dry brushing way back when, like way like probably some years ago, and I kind of was like, yeah, you know, I want to give it a try and I want to try it out. So I finally got a chance, like 25 years later, to give it a try. So let's go ahead and let's get into what is dry brushing. So what is dry brushing? So you may hear dry brushing. What is it? Dry brushing is pretty much self-explanatory. It's dry brushing. So pretty much you would take a brush that has natural bristles like this one, and you will brush the skin, dry skin. Okay, so you would brush the skin. That is exactly what it is, taking a natural bristle brush and brushing your skin on dry skin. All right. How is dry brushing done? So how dry brushing is done is that you want to make sure that you do this before you get in the shower. So before you get in the shower, you want to take a dry brush and you're going to dry brush your entire body. You're going to go over a section. I'm going to show you guys how it's done really quickly in a minute. You're going to go over a section. You can go over a section, I would say probably 2 to 3 times depending on your skin and how you feel. I typically don't do 3 times because it's too much. After the second one, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? So you want to go over about 2 to 3 times, and you want to move in an upward motion towards the heart. Okay, so let's just, for example, so let's, for example, just to show you guys how it's done. All right, so let's just take my lovely arm here. Okay, let me come over this way so you guys can see. So anything you do with dry brushing, you want to bring it towards the body. Okay, before you get in the shower, you just take the brush and you're going to brush it towards the body. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you can already feel the tingle. All right. Some people do move in circular motion, so you can, you know, circular motion your way up towards the body, and that really stimulates the skin. Like, if you ever dry brush, you guys know it is a very interesting sensation. And if you can see it, you guys probably can't see it because the camera's probably not gonna pick it up, but I'm already like a little red in a spot, or if you guys can't probably see it on camera, but I'm already a little red. So for me, that's enough. Like, you won't see me going over my skin too many times, but pretty much that's how it's done. So you want to go ahead before you jump in the shower, and you want to take the brush and move it in upward. Everything you do from head up, you want to make it go upward and towards your heart. Okay, you can use circular motions or long strokes. Okay, then after you get out the shower, you of course want to make sure that you moisturize the skin. Dry brushing can be a little abrasive, so you do want to keep that in mind, that if you have any like skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, you might want to be very careful when it comes to using dry brushes, but you want to make sure that you really do moisturize that skin to support it afterwards. Okay, so let's jump into Oh, and then you will do this about once or twice out the week. I preferably do it once. I would preferably start off with once a week for me, because I do use like a African sponge, and that is exfoliating. So I don't want to do dry brushing too much, but you do it 1 to 2 times out the week. Okay, so let's jump into the benefits of dry brushing. So dry brushing removes dead skin. This is a form of exfoliation. It increases blood circulation, unclogs pores, detoxifies skin, stimulates nervous system, cleanses lymphatic system, reduces appearance of cellulite, and it tightens the skin. Now the stimulating of the nervous system, girl, when you use this, you gonna know your nervous system has been stimulated. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts when you use it. It is a very weird sensation. It's a very weird sensation. That's all I gotta say. It's like if you were to go and grab your hairbrush and run it across your arm, that's exactly what it feels like, pretty much. Like it's like a tingle, and then it's like a little bit of a burn afterwards. I don't know if that's like normal, but that's just my experience. All right, but pretty much that's the basics of dry brushing. That is what it is, that is how it's done, and that is the benefits of dry brushing. It's pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy. It's pretty simple, and like I said, if you have other skin conditions you want to keep in mind when using this, because this can irritate and cause other issues with skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. So you want to keep that in mind. Also, you guys, please stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I will be doing a full like body dry brush, so I will show you guys how I do a full body like using a dry brush. Of course, like I'll have to figure out how to film that where I don't get any bits and pieces of my body in the film, but I want to show you guys how it's done and like what my skin actually will look like when I do it, a before and after, if you guys can see a difference. So stay tuned, because that will be the next video going up. But anyways, you guys, that is all about dry brushing. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye.